Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of One Piece Bounty Rush.
Are you ready? Go!
And welcome back once again to a brand new video over here on the game. Now, I just wanted to go ahead and chill a little bit today. I went and watched One Piece Stampede last night, and I had a really fun time with it. I have thoughts, have things going on up at top. I'm going to try to talk about the movie a little bit. I'm not going to spoil any of the main things that happen, nor like what it's actually about. But I am going to talk about kind of the smaller pieces that they end up feeding into, and why it's such a nice love letter to One Piece and what it is as a whole. So today, we're just going to chill a little bit, have some fun with it, and honestly, I'm super hyped that next season I'm going to be able to use Katakuri properly. He's currently at 75. Special training's been super nice for him. I've only ever gotten one copy of him, so like, it's literally been just grinding from there. But here, what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead, we're going to swap over to Heavenly Demon. I should swap my name over as well to Uwu.5, because I decided, there's been a lot of Uwus that I've run into myself, so I decided to add the half to like be, I don't know, it's a different Uwu. It happens, and it's nice to be able to see like, oh, it is him. Cool. Because people have been kind of trying to call me out, and I'm like, that's not me. I don't use I don't know, Frankie, I guess, on this account as an Uwu. So, like, there's other ones around there that people are using. But today is going to be a good time. Stampede was good. I think that it's not my favorite One Piece movie out of all of them. I recently watched all of them through the ones that I, like, really wanted to. So, like, Film Z, Film Golds, and now this one. I think that Film Z is still my number one, because Film Z more so embodies this, like, this overarching feeling of what does justice mean, and what does that mean to the people that are trying to fight through this world and, like, trying to face these things. And, like, the end of an era versus the people who are trying to cling on to, like, their sense of justice. Super cool stuff. I love it. While One Piece Stampede more so feels like, if I had to compare it to something, it feels like a 2-hour Marineford, where they don't really cover a lot of the extra bits. So it's more so a focused down Marineford in like a smaller segment. And honestly, still fantastic. Still really enjoyed it. But they both have their merits because of that. And I think that, so One Piece Stampede, it's a love letter to all different parts of One Piece that you may enjoy. So I don't know if you guys are the kind of people that end up going through the different cover stories that they represent and the different cover stories they end up dropping for the characters and checking it out. But I recently, on my newest reread, I've been going through the different cover stories and learning about it, and they're super neat. First and foremost, I just want to say that, like, Enel on the moon, Wapol opening a toy factory, all super cool stuff. But every single one of those, like, cover stories has their own payoff inside this movie. So, like, in New Worlds, Wapol, he's still doing his own things, and he has a wife, and he's just selling toys to little kids, and he's having a great time. He's doing real swell, and he pops up. And, like, remember that small arc that happens between Skypiea and Water 7, where they fight the Foxy Pirates? Like, that was one of the most filler, but not actually filler moments inside One Piece to me. And because of that, when they pop up, you're like, oh shit, those guys! Hell yeah, Foxy dudes! You do your own shit. Hell yeah! I love it. I honestly just, like, if you love the smaller parts of the world building inside One Piece, this movie is like the one for you. It sells you on all the different parts of like the smaller parts of One Piece while still having that heart of things. I think that it represents a lot of like my issues I have with the power scaling these days inside like the current arcs and stuff like that, and like the need to always have the bigger, better, strong attacker thing. Like, oh, I gotta become the huge, big, strong boy to be able to beat the super god, you know? Like, I need to use Gear 4 to be able to beat the super dragon demon. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you look at Wano right now, and you look at the fight between Luffy and Kaido, when I look at that, I go, Luffy literally could not win without using Gear 4th. Gear 4th is the only thing in his repertoire that lets him engage properly with Kaido. And because of that, he feels very locked into that like use of that ability. This movie has that problem, where the endgame powers are all that would end up affecting what's happening. So it ends up just being like power scaling, just go up and up and up. It's very like DBZ-esque almost in that kind of way. It's interesting, and like, it has its own merits, but I really like the simplicity of like Gear Second, and I like the fist-to-fist combat they have inside Film Z, for example. So that was a super cool part of it. They're going over there. I'm gonna defend C, cause like this Sabo ain't gonna do shit. I've been seeing a hell of a lot more Stampede Sabos and Smokers, by the way. Oh, also, I realized something, and I didn't really make this connection previously, but so in the recent chapters, I don't want to spoil anything too much, but in the recent chapters of One Piece, we discovered some new things about Garp and kind of what he does, and what he did in the past, potentially. This movie, it made me realize that Smoker is really being written as like almost the Garp of the worst generation, where like he just gets entangled in these things with these pirates out of nowhere and ends up having to be like, well, we're in Alabasta and a crocodile kind of seems like a piece of shit and we're kind of put inside a water jail. This is kind of shitty. Hey, Straw Hat, you can beat him, right? You can beat that Sandman, right? All right, I'll work with you. It works out. And there's like that moment where Tashigi tells Zoro where to go to be, or Luffy where to go to be able to find Crocodile as well. And that was her form of justice. But it really, once I put that connection together of being like, yeah, no, he's literally being written as if he's the Garp of the worst generation. Everything clicked. Punk Hazard makes sense now because he's being written as he's there because he's part of that worst generation pretty much. And I like it a lot. I honestly think that, like, Smoker, and so every one of the admirals right now represents a certain form of justice. Aokiji represented lazy justice. He was the strongest admiral, but unfortunately he didn't really get the chance to represent that properly. We have Akainu, which is absolute justice, of which is, like, justice that transcends the entire world. Justice that affects everything that's going on. Justice that is all-consuming and all-ruling. But Smoker, I'm trying to think of, like, what I would say for his form of justice. And I realized Smoker's justice is his own. Smoker's justice, his form is his own sense. And it just makes sense to me that he's gonna be an admiral in the future. Because he does his own things. He's written as a character who, like, he does his own thing. And even in Alabasta, he refuses to let the military give no credit to Straw Hat because of the fact that he's like, that's not justice. Covering up this scene just to give him no credit or bouncy, that's not gonna do anything. He's a threat, dude. This dude's a fucking threat, and he needs to be labeled as such. So he goes up to 30 million bounty instead of going up to, like, anything crazy. But, like, it's still a sizable increase. And he loses most of the credit there. Okay, I need to stop charging mid. I just realized that the entire team was there and they're currently boosted. Alright. Gather up. Let's go, boys. Here we go. We're together. We're doing our best. Gonna punch this. Got the Luffy down, actually. I'm actually gonna yoink this. But I really, really enjoy the way that Smoker's written these days. I think that he's a really interesting character. And I think that I definitely love kind of what he's going through right now. Seeing Stampede just, like, made me love him even more as well. I think that going forward, I'm going to really, really enjoy what the One Piece stuff coming up is gonna be. Because, like, we're moving into that part of Wano right now where shit's about to change. Like, we're gearing up for some serious shenanigan. And that shenanigan is going to be crazy. And I am ready. Listen, if there's anything in this world I enjoy, it's a goddamn shenanigan. Okay, so funnily enough, my NAD is actually one of the better ones. I actually like Gear 4's NAD a lot. Knock him off. So he's currently knocked down. About to get my skill back. Do this. I actually got Robin down. Nice. Not too bad for a team fight here. Oh, I need that. Hell yeah! Hey, Luffy! You hate to see it. I do big damage with that, by the way. I should have just went for the kill. King Kong Bop. Damn, we still won, but we definitely could have done better there. My B. I got too greedy. Good stuff, though. Yeah, I really enjoyed One Piece Stampede. I think that there's definitely a lot that could be improved on, and like the power scaling naturally is just how it goes. But I loved it. It was good stuff, and I think that I'll definitely end up rewatching it when it comes out on DVD. Like right now, I think that every single movie that's been releasing recently, so like Dragon Ball Super, Broly, the Promare, the Rascal of a Bunny Girl movie, this movie. Every one of them are one of those things where once it comes out on Crunchyroll, for example, I'm going to buy it not buy it. I'm going to immediately watch it again and try and get through it again and try and make sure I like catch different things. Because like there's so many small details everywhere. There are certain times inside Stampede, for example, where if you're not watching the screen like very, very intently, you'll miss a joke. There's like split-second cuts of a cover page story reference that's happening very, very suddenly in like a second. And if you catch it, hilarious, great stuff. But it just goes. And if the joke runs away and you can't see it, that's where the joke went. That's it. It's good stuff. But here we are. It's time to go ahead and party with the best of them. Alrighty. You know, I respect people that use the actual character ranking medals. I haven't really gotten the chance to use like my Doffy ones because I haven't really gotten a good roll on one of them. But I'd love to do that soon. Oh, that hurts. Just how it goes. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go deal with this Stampede Sabo. God, I think that we'll definitely get another Stampede banner, though. I think that I'm fairly confident right now in the fact that we'll probably get another boss fight, because there's definitely other forms that could be used for boss fights inside that movie. That would be very, very interesting for this game. And on top of that, just like, I don't think they're done with the Stampede banners. It feels like the kind of thing where like, there's more they can do with it, and the characters are so exclusive, they might have another collaboration soon anyway. Now that's coming out inside the actual like US, I think that it'd be the time to go ahead and drop that. There's several characters I would love to get from it, including like, I think the Douglas Bullet is one of those characters I would love to play as. He has a lot of very interesting abilities I'd love to see adapted into like this game. Because like, even the boss fight was just him punching. Wasn't really that cool. Fish is coming, by the way. See ya, Mihawk. Oh, you actually dodged past that. I didn't get that too good. All right, we're safe. Oh, we're good. I actually managed to bait him into the fish as well. I'll take that. I need healing, though. I might need to go grab some meat here in a sec. But, it's good stuff. There's definitely a form. There's at least two characters that have, like, movesets they could adapt into this game that they could do for, like, this game. So, I feel fairly sure that we'll probably end up getting something, and right now, we only have a confirmation from V-Jump of the Bej. So, I feel like the Bounty Festival at the end of the month actually might be something interesting like that. I don't know if they'd end up doing it, but I feel like we're on the cusp of, like, getting something new for Stampede. Now would definitely be the time with the height of the hype going on at the moment as well. He's gonna do his shenanigan. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he does so much damage. I shouldn't have used my roll ahead of time. The thing is, I just want to get off the flag. We're boosted, so I imagine my team's probably got this. Pop this off. Get some extra damage in there. Get treasure? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, god damn it. I could have went to B, but the fish was coming up anyway. I feel like I should have probably done some more damage in the mid, but this ain't looking too hot. Guard treasure. Guard. Guard, guard, guard. D, 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 D. Come on. Bounce faster. Get out. Yeah! Good shit. Last second. Literally, like, my butt was clenched. Hell yeah. Good job. I love how he just yells, Kikan! I love it. Good job, Luffy. I'm proud of you. And real good stuff. Oh, what else can I exchange for today? I think I might just save it for tomorrow, because like I'm trying to grab a certain amount of fragments for each different character. I'm trying to work on Luffy, Zolo Juro before I pull him, the Frankie, and then Skypiea Zoro. So like I'm probably just gonna leave this for now. But that's probably gonna do it for this episode of One Piece Bounty Rush for today. Honestly, just really hyped about One Piece stuff right now. I'm in that mood where I'm like, I want to play more and more and just enjoy more and more One Piece stuff. So I'm playing Treasure Cruise a little bit, having a good time with it, just kind of chilling. But let me know if you guys saw Stampede and how you enjoyed it. Which one's like your top One Piece movie, if anything? And do you think we'll end up getting another collaboration for a boss fight, for example, for this game soon? Because I feel like they've been dropping these bait banners recently, right? These step-up Bounty Festival guaranteed banners on different steps of the multis. Like, I know I did a second multi on the blue banner because it was super worth it. And we had a red one, a blue one, and now a green one, back to back to back with no confirmations for a Bounty Festival at the end of the month either. I feel like we're currently leading up to something. With this dropping, Bej being confirmed by the V-Jump equals like... So typically, Bounty Festival characters will come out in batches. So it'll be a Katakuri and a Big Mom. Or it'll be a Gear 4th and it'll be a Doffy. A Kainu and Aokiji. It's always a dual banner. Bej is only announced alone, so I'm fairly sure that he'll be alone, meaning he'll probably end up being a banner like Perona's. Which, in that case, we still don't have a confirmation for what the Bounty Festival for this month is going to be. And this banner goes away on the 29th, and this banner goes away on the 29th, which is when the actual season ends for this current time. I feel like we're about to get something big. I feel like we're about to get a big banner drop, of which might be a Lucci. It could be like a Stampede banner because it feels very obvious to me for that, but who knows if that's actually going to be the case. It could be anything. Super, super open. Because right now we're in a very weird spot where we got a bunch of Thriller Bark banners. So we're basically anywhere inside the story right now. We can get any character. Could be Kuma. Could be Sentomaru. It could be fucking anything. So I'm excited to see what they end up dropping this month. For right now, though, I'm going to be playing some more games here, kind of grind some stuff up. I'm hoping for this season to at least be able to grind up. I'm currently at 1578. It's actually kind of nice. I want to get in top 1000. I think that I want to try to play more and more to try and get higher and higher. And we're definitely on track to get there. For right now, though, thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody.